One of the most extraordinary moments in football history occurred during the 1967 Congo Civil War.
Yes, I made that using AI. You want to create this too? Well, let me show you why you might want to be able to do this too. Here, look at this channel, Ball Blitz. They make these kind of videos. They have almost 500,000 subscribers and almost 600 million views. Yes, that is insane, but you know what? Just look at what their monthly earnings are. They make in between $24,000 and $380,000 a month. Bro, what do they do? Well, yes, they make these kind of football shorts.
This might just win the most ridiculous video.
You want this too, right? Well, you are in serious luck because, hey there, and how are you doing? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create amazing football shorts with AI that go viral. To be more specific, after watching this video, you will able to create something like this.
Their match against a local side in Nigeria was scheduled during a violent conflict.
And if that's not enough, stick around until the end, where I'll reveal a secret hack, not just for crafting the perfect thumbnail, but also for seamlessly adding it to your short. Are you ready? Let's get started right away and... Yes, exactly, lol. Okay, first of all, we need to analyze the channel and their content, because one way or the other it seems to be working what they are doing. What is their secret? Okay, let's, for example, take a look at their most viral short. This one has over 12 million views. Okay, play it.
This might just win the most ridiculous video of 2024. This goalkeeper let a ball enter his net dramatically on purpose, and you'll be shocked when you know the reason he did that.
Okay, stop it right there. Let's dissect it and crack their code. They are telling a fascinating football story that happened in real life. They used the official football footage, but without the audio, they added a narrator with captions and background music with sound effects. We can do this too. So let's go. First of all, we need an interesting football story. Where do we find those? Well, there are multiple ways of doing this. You could follow the trends on X about soccer and use that. Or you could Google for the most recent soccer and football news, like this one. China bans 43 soccer players and officials for life for match fixing. You could build an amazing short around that. And next to trending and new football moments, you can also dive into interesting historical football moments. This is also what Ball Blitz is doing every now and then. And the latter is what we're going to do in this video as well. So let's take out our megaphone and call our boy ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT! Bro, we need you right now.
Hi.
Okay, hi. Now just type the following. Please write a short, interesting football/soccer story that really happened in the past. And press enter. Look at that. Thanks, ChatGPT. That'll do perfectly. Let's copy it and paste it in Google Docs so we can alter the script if we want to, and it is safely stored. Now we need the footage. And you could ask ChatGPT again to help you with what footage to use and when. But I decided to just read the script and then think for myself about the footage. So since the story is about the football player Pelé, we need some footage from him. Next, we need footage from the Congo Civil War. So just go to YouTube and search for some old Pelé footage, since our story is set in 1967. And guys, the footage doesn't have to be exactly from that day in 1967, but just get footage that would fit in that time zone. Like for example, I downloaded this video of Pelé's best goals ever, and next, get some footage from the Congo Civil War. By the way, like I told you in another video already, I am using the old version of 4K video downloader, but you obviously can use websites like this one to download your footage as well. Next to video footage, let's also get ourselves some images, like this one from Pelé in action. And I also found an image of Pelé exactly from that day in 1967. And by the way, you could also consider to AI generate some footage, but that is very optional. These football short channels aren't doing that, and I think that is for a reason, because people want to see real football footage. So, okay, now we need a narrator, someone that read our script from our homie ChatGPT out loud. We could do this ourselves, but why not let AI do that for us? So let's go to 11 Labs. They have premium voices and you can use it for free. I have the creator plan, by the way. Okay, now go to Voices and then go to Library. Here you can preview a lot of voices and choose the one that would fit the best for your football shorts. And obviously I'd recommend using the same narrator for every short you make on that channel, and do not switch between multiple voices. Okay, just add the one you like. Since I have already one in my stack, I do not have to add a new voice. So go to text-to-speech and go ahead and select your narrator voice. I will select Sam. Now we just need to copy and paste our script into that text box and press generate speech. And there it is.
One of the most extraordinary moments in football history occurred during the 1967 Congo Civil War.
That sounds great. And guys, you know what I found out lately? You can now regenerate the entire thing again for like 2 times for free. That is amazing. So if you do not like the first output, you can simply regenerate it without losing characters. And you can go to History to see your past speech generations. Okay, now download it to your computer. We're almost ready to go and edit our video, but first we need to get ourselves some background music. Simply go to the YouTube audio library and pick a song you like this one. Before we are going to edit our video in CapCut, let's talk about how the channel Ball Blitz is able to monetize their content since they use copyrighted material. Well, the footage is copyrighted material, but because it is transformed enough, the audio is muted, a narrator is being added with captions, background music plus sound effects are being added, the content is monetizable. They even say, I make original football content. Okay, now let's edit our short in CapCut. Open up a new project and drop the narrator speech in there. Around that we will build our video. The narrator is in a way a guide and timeline for use, so we know what footage to put where. Now drop the video footage and images in there as well. Now click on a video and do a right click. Select Extract Audio. And now delete that audio. Do that for all the audio from the video footage. Now go to Ratio and set it to 9:16. That way we get a vertical video, which is essential for being labelled as a short, next to the fact that it should be within 1 minute long. Now do you see this? When I drag this video a bit to the right, it immediately snaps back to the front. I do not like this. To get rid of that, you simply need to click on Turn off main track magnet. Okay, now let's grab ourselves the images we downloaded earlier. Now place them there where they would fit. Now also do this for the video parts. Simply cut little pieces of video and place them there. You can switch between the cut tool and the normal mouse by pressing A and B on your keyboard, and adjust the speed of the clip if necessary. You can access the speed in the top right or press Ctrl R. All the shortcuts are shown in CapCut when you go here to Shortcuts. Here is a trick to enlarge your videos in a different way. Go to the right and deselect the Uniform Scale. Now you can simply drag a corner and enlarge it horizontally and vertically, so it stretches out over the entire video. It might happen that you need some extra footage to visualize the storytelling even better. Well, you can use Canva for that. It's free to use, and they also have a 30-day free pro trial. Since the narrator in the short talked about an agreement, I am going to download this handshake video. And I needed some extra footage of people in a stadium from back in the day. So I took this video from YouTube, now put it in CapCut. I also added this black and white filter to the Canva video to make it look older. By the way, I also added some keyframes to the images so they move from left to right. Simply click in the image and then click on this keyframe diamond. Now play it a few seconds and then move the image to create a keyframe. And now it is animated. While I am editing the video in the background, I wanted to take a moment and advise you to watch this video. Create shorts that go viral every time. This one is really important, and here I really go into detail about how you should structure your shorts in order for it to go viral. It explains why and how some shorts go viral, and how you can apply it to your shorts. But okay, now we are going to add some captions. Click on Captions and press Generate. Honestly, CapCut is just so easy to use. I remember a few weeks back when I wanted to learn Premiere Pro, but wow, it is just way harder to use. And on top of that, for things like cool and catchy captions, it is simply 20 times harder to make them look good in Premiere Pro than in CapCut. Okay, now go to Templates and choose a nice, fast, catchy caption template. Let's add the background music we downloaded from the YouTube audio library. Lower the volume if necessary, and cut it. Now go to Stickers. We are going to add a red arrow and red circle. This is also what Ball Blitz is doing. I'd advise it to place it there where you want to have your thumbnail. We'll talk about that later. Now next we can also add some animations to our images. Just click on an image, go to the right and click Animations, and select one you like most. It might happen that your captions don't look so good, like this, so go to Captions and then add a space and then reposition the caption like this. Much better. Now we are going to add transitions to make our video even smoother, so go to Transitions and drag and drop them between two connecting clips. Do this everywhere you feel like there should be a cool transition. Now got to Effects and try some effects. For example, this one, it just makes the video more interesting. By the way, I also downloaded this video from Canva for the end of the video. Okay, now it is time for sound effects. This will take your video to the next level. It will bring your video to life. So just search on YouTube for the perfect sound effects. I will add war sounds and some cheering football fans. And adjust the volume. Let's also go to text and add a subscribe button. Haha, let's beg for subscribers, why not LOL? When you are done, go to export and export your video. If you can, export it in 4K. Now let me show you a trick for the thumbnail. And yeah, we cannot add a thumbnail to shorts on our PCs, but it is possible on mobile. So after you've added the short to your phone, go open the YouTube app and upload the short. And press Next. Now click on that pencil icon there. Now here you can choose what frame of the video should be your thumbnail. You could even add text. And yes, this also means you could create a thumbnail in, for example, Canva, and then add it to your short for like 1 second, and that way you could select it as a thumbnail when uploading the video on the mobile app. When you've selected your thumbnail, click on that check mark. And now you can upload it after adding the title, etc. Before I am going to show you the end result, let me do the outro real quick. And that's it. Now it's up to you. Create your own football shorts with AI and go viral. Have a lot of fun. And guys, as in everything at what you do, it just goes smoother and better when you have a certain passion for it. What do I mean by that? Well, it is far better when you already have some affinity with football and are already passionate about it. That way you will be more creative, and on top of that it will be more fun for you to create these types of videos. I am not saying that you cannot start this type of content if you haven't got any football knowledge. Of course, that is also possible, but then it will be a bit harder for you to start and get going. Be sure to subscribe with all your YouTube accounts to Mr. Lemon, and don't forget to hit that bell and turn on all notifications. Thank you. Bye. Here is the end result.
One of the most extraordinary moments in football history occurred during the 1967 Congo Civil War, when a 36-hour ceasefire was called because of football legend Pelé. Santos FC, Pelé's team, was on a world tour, and their match against a local side in Nigeria was scheduled during a violent conflict. But such was the star power of Pelé, the government and rebel forces agreed to stop fighting temporarily so that everyone could watch the Brazilian icon play. During the game, rival soldiers sat side by side in the stands, sharing an experience they'd never forget. When the match ended and Pelé left, the fighting tragically resumed, but for those 36 hours, football provided a rare moment of peace amidst chaos.